Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play Mortal Glory 2, which is a sequel to Mortal Glory, which is a turn-based combat game that I played on this channel a while ago, and I really enjoyed. Now this is a solo developer, and I've actually been watching some of his videos on making this game Mortal Glory 2 because I want to know all about developing games, so it's a really nice. I really enjoyed that. So I'm really stoked to finally be able to play this game and show it off to you guys. So enough talking, let me show it off. So we're going to call our team Triangular Reapers after one of my patrons, and our character is going to be named Rudy after another one of my patrons. Now, you have different stats, and these stats are very important. So first of all, you've got Strength, which affects the damage you do and knockback chance. Agility affects crit chance and action points. Wisdom is magic damage and mana, and Vitality is protection and health. So we're just gonna take this character and begin. We've got some loot, so we can get some money and gadgets. So gadgets are basically something you can equip to your character, and it can give you like a skill or a bonus of some sort. So for example, this allows me to summon a mud pillar on a target location, so it can basically block enemy movement and line of sight. Alternatively, we can get repel. All surrounding units are knocked back. That's actually pretty interesting. This would be good on like a magical character that does ranged attacks. Ghastly Skull. Apply random debuff to a target. Yeah, we'll take that. We get our little weapon, and we can learn a skill. Each character can have up to 4 skills. So we have a charge towards target. This is actually pretty good because with the a big problem with these melee characters sometimes is if they have a low agility, which this one definitely does, they don't have enough action points to get towards the enemy. So if you have an ability that allows you to like move and then attack, it's actually pretty huge. So charge would be really good for it. I think he might have charge as his racial skill, so then it would be useless, so we'll have to check that. But otherwise it would be really good. A crippling bow is physical damage +3 and slow downs the enemy, also pretty good. And then we've got, ooh, kidney punch, physical damage +5. Can I try to see? So I have bull charge as just like a basic ability on my character, but this one doesn't deal any damage. So it does allow me to get to the enemy, but then nothing else. So I'm actually gonna take the charge here, even though it doesn't do as much damage as some of the other things, because I just think it's worth it. Now before we go, oh yeah, we already have it. Okay, good. We're gonna fight the Guardians of Revelation, so let's go. Sometimes you can have like a special task that like makes them stronger, but then you get better rewards. So here you can see I only have 2 action points, and that's because I have low agility. But if I move like this, I could charge him, so let's do it. We actually want to charge him with our charge skill so that we can do damage. If we did this, we would knock him into the wall, which I think would deal some damage, but we would actually much rather be next to him. So what he's doing is he's basically summoning like another version of himself that only has 1 HP, but it can still deal damage. Got loot over here. Let's see what we can get. We can get 2 skills. Okay. We get healing. Healing is pretty interesting. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this healing costs 11 mana points to activate. Now, this character that I have only has a 9, so you will never be able to use it with him. This is, ooh, summoning a low-level unit to your team is so good. I can't use it on this character, but if we had a magical character, that would be amazing. And crippling blow is damage +3 and slows down the enemy. I'm gonna take this summoning thing. I just think it's too good, and we're gonna be able to get at some point another ally. Half damage +3. This is pretty okay on low levels because the damage we do is not that high, so the +3 is actually pretty high bonus. But as we move further, this is gonna just be bad. Remove all debuffs from self. This would be fine, but not if we care. Ooh, magic needle. This is pretty good. This is half magical damage, but +5, and it costs 7 mana. So basically, I could use it once, even on my melee character. So I'm gonna take this because we've got nothing else to do. And I will actually teach him this. We will probably eventually remove it from him because it's not that important for him to have. But I do like the idea of having it. Now you want to keep a good look at where we want to go, because these are shops, but as you can see based on these little symbols, they have different things for sale. So mainly what I want to get is another character, which I believe this little helmet symbolizes. So it should be fine either way, but I think we're gonna go towards this part. I hope the helmet, no, because the shield is the symbol for armor, so the helmet would not be a symbol for armor, so yeah. Spirits of the bubbling blood, okay. Ooh, this looks, oh, this is a werewolf, interesting. Can't quite charge him, so I think we should go a little bit to the side, because I don't know, he doesn't have a charging ability, but he might have some way to get close to me, so I'll make sure that that doesn't happen. Now, why did we push him back? Because every character has a chance of basically a knockback. Ooh, I didn't realize that that actually consumed my turn, so that was actually not a good idea. We still won, but yeah. So actually that ability is really bad, because if it ends your turn, we're always going to do a low amount of damage, so we can basically just forget that skill at some point. So, ooh, we get rags, plus 6 protection and 16 HP. Those are some good rags, guys. Ooh, mana shatter. This is interesting. Like, this on a magical character is huge. Just take away all of their stuff. Okay, so we need to, oh, I don't have enough money, so I need to sell something. So I'm gonna sell the mana shatter. Because I would rather keep this little, I want my little critter. And I'm gonna give my rags to my person here. And we'll buy, ooh, but the only, okay, we can buy one of these two. I can buy Bhaza, but Bhaza is very physical, and we were hoping for someone magical. Ooh. Kind of on Zagan, so I have to sell something else to get Zagan, so I'm gonna sell this ghastly skull because it's not that great, and we're gonna buy Zagan. Do you want to give him a healing touch? Nah. Well, this regenerative healing is interesting, but it does take a while, so I think we'll just keep moving. Oh, and we absolutely want to make sure that we teach him the skill of this little critter, because I really want the critter. That's all I care about. You come across a small serene lake in the middle of a forest. No sounds can be heard here. Everyone else is a bit spooked. Oh, we gotta rename Zagan. Zagan is now called Donald. Donald decides to go gaze at the water. So we can gain a random perk, +2 to main stats. I think we gotta take +2 to main stats. And we got, do we know where we got it on? Doesn't say. Because we didn't get it on everything, that'd be too insane. Oh no, we get it on everything. Okay, very interesting. Okay. Let's see how long it lasts. Is it gonna be forever? Because that would be very strong. Let's see, let's see. Skin Weavers of Revelation. It's just one of him. 2 of us, that's pretty cool. Okay, we just gotta get close. Yeah, I'm gonna summon myself a beautiful critter up here. That's actually quite a bit of HP. 15 HP and 15 magical damage? Like, wow. This snake is good. Okay. I can pull a target towards me. That's interesting. Fortunately, I can't quite get there yet, but we'll work on it. I would like to attack him from the side here so that I can get the other character to move there. Okay, he's actually moving towards me, so that's fine. So we will just do a physical attack here. The snake just doesn't have the movement. Oh, I could actually kill him with my magic needle, which is kind of funny to use on Rudy. Because he's melee. Ooh, but we get a level up, so let me show that off to you. Pretty cool. We get a lot of money, and we get a dagger. The dagger has physical and crit chance. So we have some physical attacks, so I'm good. So because you can move the equipment around, I'm actually gonna put it here, even though it's not that important. And we're gonna level up Rudy. Now with Rudy, none of these are something that we care about for Rudy. If he had 14, we could use the magical needle twice, but we've already established that the magical needle is just bad. because it would do such a low amount of damage. So I will take better crit chance. We definitely want to increase our physical damage, absolutely, and even more. Okay, so now we have 15 attack on physical damage, which is huge. That is very, very good. Yeah. We don't seem to get any special effects yet, which is kind of sad because I want to show them off. Oh, we get the barrels! I actually watched a video of his on how he made the barrels, so I'm pretty excited. So the barrels are pushable, and you can basically, when you move to them, you can push them at the enemy, which I think is really, really nice. So the problem is if we destroy it with a ranged attack, we will just destroy it. So then it actually wouldn't do... it actually wouldn't, like... All surrounding units would be knocked back, but we don't have anybody surrounding. So... I think I'll summon a critter. Oh, we get something else each time. That's pretty cool. But yeah, pushing an enemy into a barrel is actually really, really cool. Okay, could we move? We couldn't. I can only pull my guy. I kind of want to pull it. Wanted to pull the enemy, but yeah, let's just attack him. Oh, we just straight up killed him. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I wanted to do something cool with the barrels, but we didn't really need it. Oh, so these are some bad rags. +3 protection, 12 magic points is interesting. 3 protection. I will take the protection with the magic points. Ooh, Blessing of Strength. Gives you +7 strength. Ooh, and it does not consume. We have to take this. Doesn't matter what anything else is, because if we give this to our guy, look at this. We basically can use it at the start of his combat. And he gets +7 strength for 2 turns. And it doesn't consume a turn, so it just costs me this mana, which is exactly the mana that we have. And we can just go to town on it and basically get 20... It increases strength, so it's actually gonna be +7 to 22 attack, but also plus chance to knockback. So it's just gonna be really good. Now, to be fair, I don't super like the knockback. I would prefer if they stayed put, because for your melee characters, it's bad if they move away from you. So you do not want to knock them back unless they're standing adjacent to like a wall or like a barrel or something. So here we can finally do an extra challenge. We're going to start with less AP, but get extra rewards. I'm happy with that. So let them come to me. And also typically means that they start, which is generally good for you. Once again, if you have melee characters, you don't want to be the one starting anyway. I will give myself the Blessing of Strength, because I think next turn we should be able to attack them. And let's get... Oh, can I pull him? I'm gonna pull him towards me. We're not gonna get the ally yet. I'm just gonna pull him and then hit him. Oh, well, that was easy. Yeah, so he's bull charging me, but he did just the pushing. So this is why I wasn't excited about this charging ability, because you just like, sure, it's great, but you knock him back and then that's all you can do. Now, unfortunately, I can't really attack him because I don't have the movement. So I am actually gonna charge back as well, just to make it harder for him to get to me. Okay, now we can get an ally, so hopefully the enemy will hit the ally. And not us. Yeah. Kind of what we were hoping for. Great. Feels a pretty easy fight. Cross. Ooh, much better rags. Okay. So we will wear these rags because they give us vitality and protection. They don't give us the magic points. But again, like Donald isn't using magic all that much anyways. Like he was the most magical of our options, but he wasn't magical. What is this? He has so bad stats. Like he looks beautiful, but his stats are terrible. He has Cyclone Shock, which is kind of interesting. And Spawning Fire. This person has Rain of Knives, Savage Strikes, and Dark Whisper. Ooh, what about this? Ooh. Look at 20... Oh, we don't have enough money, but 20 agility. of interesting because this person has a lot of options to just like to jump to positions, which on a character with such a high agility is not really something that you need. All of these other ones are kind of bad stats wise. So what else can we buy? Destroy target object units. That feels interesting if you want to do the barrels play. On the first turn of battle, enemies of this unit only get one move. Ooh, throw javelin. So the javelin depends on typically it gets charged by doing melee, so you can't use it at the start. No, actually it automatically has one charge per battle, but sometimes you have to charge things up. I will take the javelin. I mean, it's just good. Like, yeah, let's just throw, because while we are away from them, we can get our super cool ability and then throw a javelin, basically. So we'll increase our strength. Anyways, ooh, extra protection and wisdom is actually really good because I can give it to Donald. Physical +5. I don't like any of these. I'll take the magic needle, I guess, but spawn up to 10 extra barrels at the start of battle. Melee attacks apply poison. Yes, melee attacks apply poison is amazing. I have no money, so we can just bypass this, but I am gonna put the protection plus wisdom on Donald, which now makes him a really good wisdom character, finally. So now I'm gonna give him the magic needle because now he would be doing 11 damage on magic stuff. Well, this is still doing 16, so melee is still better, but we'll make sure that Rudy applies poison when he attacks people. So it's still debatable whether we should make Donald. They're trying to make him magical when he's clearly better at being physical, but we're gonna make it work. He's learning to be a wizard, okay? It's a work in progress. Not everybody is a great wizard from the get-go. Sometimes it takes a while. Ooh, thank you. Oh, no thank you anymore. I was kind of hoping I would stay near you, but let's use the Blessing of Strength first, and then we'll charge him, because we'll charge him into a wall, so we'll get poison, and we should still be able to attack him. Great, we just killed him. So that was like so fast. Money, more money, skill. Spawn tornado on all tiles surrounding caster. Wow. I mean, I want that. That's actually good. Like, I was thinking about putting it on Rudy, but because with Rudy we have the increased strength, we won't have any more mana to do anything else. But on Donald, because he's so good at being physical, we could use this to get to the enemy, do some physical stuff, and then when he looks like he's gonna get hurt, just throw a tornado around. So it's just like he's like the fighter sorcerer combo. Pull target unit next to you is nice. Alright, so we're gonna end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other games that we play on this channel.